Hey y'all. Okay, let's serve up some of this soup. Y'all know I'm a late eater. I'm just now getting back on here. This has been done for a long time. So let me tell y'all what I did with our chicken chili. So after I turned the camera off, I cooked it for about 2 hours, and I'm talking about on a low, like maybe if your stove has the numbers, I'm talking like maybe a 2, 3, like very low. About 2 hours. I got the chicken out, let it cool a little bit, and then I just shredded it apart, tossed it back in, and then cooked it on low again for about another hour. I mean, of course, it was done a long time before that, but I just like to let it cook slow and simmer, and I think it's gonna be perfect. So I've got it turned off now, kind of letting it cool a little bit, so that I could get some out and we could do the taste test. So let me show y'all what it looks like. Let me get y'all up here a little bit closer. Let's see here. Did y'all see how this looks? Won't that look good? Good, good, good. Smells good. I think it's gonna be great. The thickness is perfect. I mean, I think it's gonna be great. All right, so let's get some out. It's still hot, but not like piping hot like it was. I thought, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, and that way it'll make it easier to do the little taste test. Let me wipe this off. Wipe all that off. Okay. I have me some Fritos here. That's what I told y'all earlier too. Whenever I was telling y'all about how simple this is, and it's just simple ingredients. Everything that I put in this soup today, y'all, I already had. Like, you know, if you're like me, especially in the wintertime, you keep like your canned goods, like your tomatoes, your chili beans, all that good stuff. Well, I had every bit of that. I had the chicken in the freezer. And of course, I've always got onion. I may not always have fresh bell pepper, but I do. You know, I've told y'all, I always keep frozen bell pepper just in case. And so it's just such a simple little dish to always have all your stuff that you need. The only thing that I did need was the cream cheese. You know, I told you I like to garnish with that, and the Fritos. So after me and Belle did our walk, we just swung by the dollar store, grabbed us some cream cheese and some Fritos, and now we're ready to go. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to garnish this up, y'all. All right, so here's my cream cheese. I just cut off a little bit of slice on there because I knew I didn't want to keep out the whole container of the cream cheese, and so I just did like a little slice, and then I cut it in half. So I'm going to toss that right there. And I'm going to put some cheese on there. This is just some that I shredded earlier, and I put it back in the Ziploc bag because I didn't have very much, and I didn't want to mess up a bowl. So I just put it back in here. But I did shred this a little bit ago. That was one thing that Bella would eat today, was a little bit of cheese whenever she acted like she didn't want to eat. Y'all, she still she still acts like she's not feeling well. So, you know, I told y'all earlier she was acting like she didn't feel good. Well, she ate some of her chicken and rice, and she perked up after she had kind of slept most of the morning and until afternoon. And then she acted like she wanted to go for a walk. Like, she just kept acting like she wanted to go. Like I mentioned it, she just acted excited like she wanted to go. And I thought, well, okay, maybe she just wants to get out. And so we went for a walk. She did well. She was good after we came back. But now, like for the last hour or whatever, she's back laying down. Which, that's not uncommon for her this time of night. So anyway, and she did go to the bathroom a couple times while we were walking, so I'm thinking maybe her belly may have been a little bit upset. So if that's the case, the chicken and rice will definitely help that. So I'm thinking tomorrow she's going to be back 100%. Like I said, she's okay now. She's just kind of, I don't know, not as peppy as she normally is. You know what I mean? Okay, y'all, I am also going to add a little bit of sour cream to mine. You don't have to do this. This is just my preference. So I'm also going to put just a little bit of that on top. It's good with either the sour cream or just the cream cheese. One or the other you can certainly do, but I'm going to do both. Let me let this sit here for a second. I want my cheese to kind of melt, and I'll come back and just let it cool too. I'll come back in a second and we'll do a taste test. Okay, y'all, let's try our chicken chili. Look at it. It looks so good. Y'all, I'm telling you what, this is a delicious soup. I want y'all to try it. I got that cream cheese down. I've got this camera so crooked. I've got that cream cheese down in there. And like I said, that's just it just gives your soup a different take, because you don't add cream cheese to many soups. So if you do like cream cheese, I want you to try this. It's really good, and it's just different. So I think you'll like it if you like cream cheese. So good. Y'all know I love like my regular chili, that I make. I've told y'all I worked on for so many years. This is a close second. This chicken chili is also amazing. I'm telling you. Let me try it with a little bit of that sour cream. Now remember, you can do just one or the other. You don't have to do both like I did. One or the other would be perfectly fine. I love it with both. I love it with the sour cream. I love it with the cream cheese. I love it, all of it. I'm going to dip one of my chips down in it now. Get me a little bite like that. These little scoops, y'all, they're perfect. Delicious, y'all. Okay. If you've never tried chicken chili, I want you to try it. Or if you have tried other recipes, I want you to try this. I promise you cannot go wrong with it. It is easy. It is delicious. It's few ingredients, and it's mostly ingredients you already have. That's what makes it so good. So anyway, y'all, this is it. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to go snuggle with Belle. I'm hoping that she is 100% tomorrow. I don't like her feeling down, and it brings me down if I feel like she's down. But anyway, happy Halloween. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.